Hello and welcome to High Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is episode 51 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode we were following the Ravens and Ivor and the Menders, even though we didn't see anything from the Menders, as they progressed into the darkness to try and stop it. We started off with the second wave of... No, we didn't start off with the second wave of a battle. That's what we're doing this episode. We started off after we upgraded, leveled up all of our characters, and we got a bit of backstory, and we moved closer to... Well, we moved away from the Godstone after getting this castaway here, this Stone Slinger. We even got an extra ability for her from picking up some eggs in an event, which was pretty cool. And we ended up coming to this fight, and finishing the first round. But we're going to try and finish off the second round. So, let's just get into it. Who do we think? Do we bring in Bercy? Or maybe this guy? Maybe this guy. Can't remember his name. Valgard. There it is. Wildguard. Probably Wildguard. Alright, who else do we have? 10-7... 10, 10, 17, 12. Everyone else is in pretty good shape, actually. You know what? Let's try and start off down in this corner. Maybe we might put Ivor up there like that. Actually, let's do something like this and see how we go. Alright, let's see how we go. Oh, I've got to put some audio on, sorry. Bang, there we go. We're getting game sounds now. Alright, let's see how we go. Ready. Second phase of the fight. Okay, so everyone is coming in from this side, it appears. Oh no, not everyone. One solid guy over there, or solo guy over there. Let's... Stone egg hatches into a skulker if not destroyed. Always just... Who's going next? This guy on the end. Okay, so we've got a bit of opportunity. Shadowstone. Okay, that's only going to get one person. Yeah, let's use this barbed stone ability and see if we can't get it to turn into an enemy. A friend of ours, I should say. Alright, bang. Well, I can't quite get the kill. Is this guy our big enemy? I wonder if this guy's... No, he's just a guy. Alright. I'm kind of tempted to just move up and get the kill, but it's gonna block Sigbjorn off, that's all. What's your special abilities again? Stonewall, Bloody Flail. Blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. Yeah, you know what, let's just move in and get a Bloody Flail on this guy. +1 per adjacent ally on last hit. Okay, yeah. 6 attacks. Yeah, you got plenty of willpower. lots of absorbing there, so that didn't seem too worth it. Ivor's getting a hit. Alright. Who are you? Yeah. Well, you, I want you to move in and insult this guy. Okay, Sigbjorn is feeling the pinch. Let's get some. Oh, bang! Okay, we've got a real definite line here, don't we? Okay. Yeah, he goes next, so thwack him. Alright, who's up next? That guy's up next, and then the guy in the corner. Okay, well, let's get some shield down, and we'll get Ivor to give him a smack. Oh, nice. Little Skulker is helping us out here. That's cool. Alright, now Tempest. Tempest strike adjacent enemies in a spin attack. Okay. You know, I think we want to try and just break some shield here while we can. Alright, well, that Skulker helped us out in a few different ways there, to be honest. You know what? Let's move up and bloody flail this guy. Right, that was worth it. This guy's next. Insult this guy. Yep. Okay, that was a little bit more than I was hoping for. That's alright, we should still have this. Let's get rid of some damage off of this guy. Who's next? Okay, big dog over here is next, but break some shield on the bear. Okay, he's going to be doing nasty things to Sigbjorn. Bjorn's going to get some armor destruction going on here. You come up and try and destroy this bear. Okay, could have got that killing blow there. I suppose that's the difference between difficulty levels. Which one is that? This guy. When's the bear attack? Can't see the bear. Okay. Yeah. All right. Get some armor damage. Sigbjorn. Oh, Sigbjorn's not dead yet. Yeah, kill the bear. doing some really crazy stuff here at the moment. But that's fine by me. Oh, nice. Got a kill on the recoil. Yep. Get some damage done to the string. Sigbjorn dies of his wounds, or is injured from his wounds. You know what, let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, Falker's down. Well, because we're not diagonal to it, let's just do this. I was hoping to get him in more of a diagonal line, but didn't quite work out that way. And yeah, let's just do 3 shield damage. And we can mop up with this guy. That was an interesting move. I wasn't expecting him to make. Yeah, get the kill. And this should be pretty straightforward now. Bang. God. And another wave. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold up against another wave. But I'm guessing the more that you fight, the less fatalities, well, the less people you lose in the long run. Ivor's looking a little bit worse for wear. That guy's alright. Stone Singer is definitely out. We can bring Briss in. We can maybe bring the Witch in. Eric. Oh, Eric's also a Skald. Yeah, let's try Eric. Bring Mogun into the mix. And maybe Buck. Alright, and this time let's bring them in over here somewhere, like this. Maybe back a little bit more. Alright, here goes nothing, eh? Let's fight. Alright, ready to go. Alright, so that guy is our hero, it looks like. So you know what, let's just go all in. We'll break some armor and we'll hopefully move up and do some serious damage on this guy. So rally, track, call Cold Bear. We won't call the bear for now. Let's just really try and knock this guy down as quick as we can. Alright, he's sort of taken our spot that we wanted to get into, but that's alright. Let's move our guys over here. we wanted to come up here and do this. Bang! One shot kill. That works. That really does work. Ivor's getting a smashing. Alright, we're running out of willpower though, that's the only problem. Yeah, you come up here and not enough willpower. Okay, so we're out of willpower. That's alright. Get a kill. Yeah, that's... Oh, bloody absorb. That's literally going to be the death of me. Yeah, knock down some shield. Bang. Yeah, got the kill. Going for Ivor, the prick. Take that guy's strength out. Right, Ivor's down. I need to move around here. Let's get some more shield. Alright. Hey guys, sorry I just had to stop, pause the video and because my dog was going off his tits at something in the backyard which he's already scared of, so I gave him a pig trotter to try and calm him down. And anyway, I forgot to unpause the video and I moved Sick Bjorn up here. I casted chain lightning 3 times on this guy and now I'm about to kill him, so yeah, you didn't miss too much. That bear is going to be a problem though. Let's kill that guy. Bang, good hit. Alright. Now we just move our troops up. And hopefully we can take out this bear. Yep. Take out the armor. Is it going to sit on the diagonal? Yep, okay, that's cool. Because that means we can now come up here and do a bit of fancy chain lightning. Ah, shit, I forgot that Mogan was there. Can we? Oh, no, we can't. Okay, what about this? Yeah, we don't want to do any more of that. Alright. Yeah, and turn. Mogan's still alive, so what we do now is we move him to not be on the diagonal, and then we do one more thing of chain lightning, and then we break the hell out of this guy's shield. He's going to come in for the Mogan injure, but that's alright, because we can come up here and get the kill in. And then after his turn, we should be able to pillage and mop up. Well, with any luck, we should be able to anyway. take away some of his damage. There we go, alright. There we go, our first successful 3-wave fight. That's cool. I wonder how much renown we're going to get for this. Horn of Toivonen. We've got a lot of people that are going to be injured here. Kruma, Sigbjorn, Spa, Folka, Iva, Mulgun, 25 renown, that's not too bad. Fighting through a forest of is irksome at the best of times, nearly intolerable in these conditions. You break through miles of razor-edged boughs, gasping to catch your breath in the open air. On the hills ahead rises Ridgehorn finally. Alright, we might have to try and camp here. Can we camp? Okay, my game has just frozen, so I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back in a jiffy when it's fixed. Okay, so I'm back and this is the map, which is looking pretty crazy right now. Harbourang's still afloat. Oh. Yeah, Stunder's beard looks a little bit worse off for wear. Alright, let's get out of that. So it doesn't look like we can actually rest. Renown options. You see him, says Folka. Bulwark stands motionless far up the hill, clearly watching the caravan. Now I know how it feels for all those poor bastards who saw us coming. Hard to know what he's thinking at this point, says Ollie, expecting us to do what he'd do, or the opposite, or expecting that we'd expect him to. Spar pipes up. Know what I'd do? Cook some food, sleep. But he won't see that coming. I bet he won't see that coming. Ollie scoffs. You're just tired of walking, old man. That's classic. Folka blinks. Spar might be right. We'll make it look suspicious enough to throw him off, and everyone rest before Ridgehorn. No, look out, you ask, as they prepare the campfire. Folka shakes her head. That's what makes it look like a trick. But do whatever you like, I won't stop you. You know what? Yeah, settle in with the rest of the ravens and sleep. Let's do it. Put your trust in Folka's hands and lay on the hard ground. Time passes slowly. Soft crunching catches your attention. You swear under your breath, grabbing for your axe, but your hand finds empty air. In a panic, you jump to your feet and scan the ground. No axe. The crunching gets louder, turning into thumping. Tree branches abandon cradled bundles of snow. Like a blood moon, Bellower suddenly storms out of the darkness in gleaming red armour. There is your missing axe, jutting from a bleeding bundle in his arms. The ground shakes from his roar. Poor sleep, Iva? Alfred asks. She crouches over the fire, her strange shape fluttering in the firelight. The campfire is still, aside from the gentle crack of firewood. Just dreams. Some people think dreams are omens. Those people are idiots, but they can certainly be a fine distraction from our troubles. Not my sort of distraction. I'm sorry if I dredged up old memories back at the Godstone, so to speak. There's more to that story. Would you like me to tell you? I think you should. You've heard one half already, how the Walker came forth during the Second Great War with fire and fury to push the sculptors to extinction. She gestures theatrically. So I've heard. Perception. Paint themselves the hero. What the Wildca really did was make their foes a promise. Abandon the war and they'd share secret knowledge. The Wildca taught them to write, they taught the singers to weave. And for the first time, the sculptors learned how to make more sculptors to thrive. They kept their end of the bargain and remained hidden, at least until recently. How do you know this? They have their own history and carvings. I read it on great black stones in their dark home, as their trusted guest. What I don't understand is why you trust these Walker. You stare into the fire and it shows you old shapes. When you speak, it's almost as if to yourself. When I killed Rays, when I returned to my kind with her head. Ingvar, they chanted. None had slain asunder before. They wanted to make me the king's kender. I couldn't. They haunted me, Bellower and Rays, and that damn child, every night like tonight. Maybe it sounds like nothing to have bad dreams, but it rubs you raw. It gets in your bones. So I left the wild. I found a small town of men where nobody knew who I was. Nobody called me Ingvar. Ivor never had dreams like that in Skogga. So that's why you agreed to come with Juno and Ivan. The truth is, Juno didn't ask me to join them. I asked her. The flames continued to dance hypnotically. On that bridge in Einatoft, I stood before Bellower. I could have moved, but I just held up my shield and waited for the end. What's that, Ivor? The name snaps you out of your trance. You stand and stretch your legs. Your axe is where you left it, and the ravens are beginning to stir in their tents. It's nothing. Okay. Alright, so we get some well-needed rest, because I'm guessing our heroes are, pretty damn beaten up. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's, we've got 93. What's this horn? +1 will to all allies if standing within 2 tiles of an ally who delivers a killing blow. Knockback on strength. Negative, greater than 3. 1 will per turn. That could be a good one for Spa. But he already does that. Yeah, I don't think that was the greatest pickup. Let's pay 30 to give Ivor his heroic title. Maybe let's promote Folka. What else have we got? We've got, because our original lineup is Sigbjorn's out there, Krumma, Spartan. That is our original lineup. Okay, let's level up Sigbjorn. Oh, we can't promote him yet, and we can't promote Spar yet either. They're running low on kills. We could promote Bercy though as a good backup muscle. So let's do that. Let's promote him a couple of times. What's his 16? Yeah, we really want him to. He's got bonus hit chance, so let's give him some bonus crit chance as well. Actually, yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's give him a chance to regain some armor per turn. Oh, did his freaking item just changed. +2 armor. Yeah, let's take. Oh no, that's all pretty good. All right. Yeah, so we've got a backup in Bercy. That's right. That's who I was looking at. Sigbjorn's item. Okay. All right. Got a backup in Bercy now. Yeah. All right. Let's leave it at that for the episode. I think we can get into this conversation at the start of the next one. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Consider liking and subscribing if you like what you see and you want to follow this through to the end of the story. What's up with this bit of floating tree missing out of the trunk there? I just noticed. That's pretty cool. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You can zoom in. Keep forgetting that. Yeah. Leave me a comment if you would like. Tell me something good that happened to you today, or something bad. Tell me a joke. Tell me a famous quote. Put a famous quote up there. Who knows? It's up to you. And yeah, hope you're all having a good day and or night, and never stop loving life, and I'll see you in the next episode.